Boom, baby, we are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 703, where we're going to be talking about the big F word. And I'm not talking about the rainbow F word. I'm talking about the F word that is ruining your life if you're watching me today, that we can't even say due to YouTube censorship. But you can read it in the title, and how American society is mentally ill, and you're not crazy. And this is an opportunity for you to get ahead of the rest while everybody out here is losing their mind, chasing insanity. We're going to talk about what's happening. This is related to the recent president-elect of Argentina. And if you know anything about Argentina, especially if you're a passport bro, you know that Argentinian women, in regards to South America, are probably the worst women down there. So we're breaking it down. We're doing interviews, and I got something cooking up really big. We're debuting it tomorrow. So don't turn away as we get started on today's episode right now.
Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good games.
All right. Welcome to Interview with the Man. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It is me, MLD, and we're going to get rocking and rolling on today's episode. Before we get going, don't forget, Telegram alerts are available for you to click and get alerted today. That is the number one way to help us bypass YouTube censorship. As you know, censorship is rampant in big tech, and we're actually going to talk about it in today's episode as well. So go ahead and click on that link right there. It's in the chat. It's totally free. I don't spam you. All you know is when you click on that link, any platform that I get live on, anything at all, you will get immediately notified on Telegram. And let me just give you a pro tip from a multi-million-dollar business owner, okay? If you have like 1 million notifications going on your Telegram or your phone in general, you really need to like eliminate that. Leave all the chat groups you're not using. Leave all the notifications off for apps that are not making you money or directly educating you, like this channel. And that way you'll be well aware when I go live, and you just have more mental bandwidth to actually get ahead in life, because that's what this channel is all about. It's about getting ahead. It's about educating you. The core four behind me right there, Money Muscles Game Frame, you know the name. It's me, MLD. That's where it came from. And we're going to talk about all of this and more, because we're going to talk about the fact that American society is mentally ill. And I'm going to talk about where I believe this is coming from. And most likely, as usual, I'll probably be right. As you know, also, we have an election year coming up, 2024, and I am willing to bet that there's going to be insanity going down in 2024. as you guys possibly can see right now, the markets are pumping. Bitcoin's coming up on $42,000 right now. Currently, at this point of broadcast, right now, this very moment, Bitcoin is $41,775. Retail is broke. Retail has no money. People are fucking in the trash can, financially speaking. And that's thanks to the Biden economy, the worst economy and the worst president this country has ever seen. And people are fed up. People are waking up, and we're sick of it. Like, and then here's a big thing too. Like, when you have to like march down and do the whole rainbow mafia parade and like, yay, let's celebrate it. Yeah, we'll participate with your delusion. Okay. Right? Sure. So first things first, people were tolerating that when they had money in their bank account. But now when people are fucking broke and people are struggling and there's no fucking money, there's no common sense, and I'm supposed to like emphatically support this shit, like, no. And people are fed up. There's a gigantic turn coming, and there's a reason why all of these types of leaders are being elected. It started with Trump. Then in Brazil, they had Bolsonaro, and then they had Boris Johnson in the United Kingdom. Now they have President Javier in fucking in Argentina. And this is also, I think there's a large populist leader that just happened in Pakistan. And what's happening on top of this is also connected to the rise of people like Andrew Tate. And what's ended up happening is they are having to cheat. They are having to use litigation. They're having to do so much dishonest things to keep these people down. You have to understand that there is a new level of intelligence and there's a new level of freedom that people are aware of mentally in their mind, and people are struggling and trying to push through. And the powers that be, they're just artificially trying to hold people down. Everybody knows what happened with the fucking scamdemic. Everybody knows with the election. They're just trying their damnedest to keep the peasants down because people are trying to, evolve. We're trying to get to the next level. We're trying to level up. We see like all this shit that the forces that be are trying to like force upon us. Society, the human spirit is rejecting it. Disney pushing every goddamn character is some brown or black empowered lesbian, and they're just here to roll their eyes at every man as they effortlessly dominate the world. Disney is in the fucking dumpster. Disney movies are crashing. Marvel movies are crashing. You killed the single most profitable franchise in the world with Star Wars by fucking injecting it with your poison that nobody fucking wants. Comic books dying. Video games. You can't even get to a fucking Call of Duty lobby screen without like 500 upsells coming at you. And don't forget the social fucking media brainwashing that's coming through, the social justice brainwashing that's coming through that shit as well. And people are tired of it. Look at Twitter. Look at X. Elon Musk totally turning that platform around from an unprofitable social justice vomit machine to becoming one of the most important platforms in human history right now. And of course, all the Reddit fucking warriors, all these fucking keyboard fat fuck losers, okay, what are they doing? They're like, oh, Elon Musk is selling furniture in the lobby because he's running out of business. Really? You, some fucking fat fuck who's addicted to Reddit and live at home in your mother's basement, you have the business acumen of the richest man on the planet? Really? We're gonna take your advice over this? How about you do society a favor, shut the fuck up, go push a button, and if honestly, just get out of the way, because what's happening right now is there is a fucking gigantic awakening happening. And there's people that want to be losers and they want to go, and that's what's going to happen. There's going to be people that are sheeps and followers, and it is what it is. Those people are just going to do what they got to do. But there is a branch of people, men and women, who are waking up, and these people are fighters, and these are the people that change the course of society, and they change the course of the human direction. And I am willing to bet on the future of humanity. I know people think it's like doom and gloom or whatever, but I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic for the people that are willing to put in the work. I'm optimistic for people that are willing to be disciplined, that are willing to study and do what needs to be done to adapt and to overcome. I think the weak and the uneducated, the fat, the lazy, the dumb, the undisciplined, they will continue to suffer, and it will get worse and worse and worse for them, because that is life. Okay, we've gotten away with life being way too easy for the average person. But I'm telling you right now, if you're a fucking savage, if you're a dude that wakes up and you're hungry and you want it and you want to take it all, the world is your fucking oyster. And it is only going to get easier, bigger, and better. Okay. The people who are suffering right now are the morons who have had life on easy mode, quite frankly. The dogs who are coming in right now, if you're putting in work now, if you're putting in the time now, if you're hustling right now, you're going to be fucking rich. You're going to be richer. Your fucking brain can even comprehend. Okay. But you're not going to be able to do it on your own. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. But if you're a guy who's like me, you embrace the hard and you're ready to do the hard work. Okay. So I said all that to say this. We got a big banger episode happening right now. And I'm telling you, I know I have been fucking consistently right. And that's not going to change anytime soon. I'm going to show you in today's episode exactly what I'm talking about. But there is a fucking brewing of society that is sick of shit right now. People are sick of people not caring. People are sick of buying products that fucking don't work and they break, and customer service is a piece of shit and nobody fucking cares. People are sick. People are sick of using Google and Apple and all these social media companies, all these help desk, all this customer service shit that fucking sucks. It's awful. It doesn't work. Everything's broken. Nobody gives a shit. But at the same time, these companies are pushing this militant fucking crazy far left social justice media, far social justice agenda. And I'm supposed to care? How about you make a fucking iPhone that works? How about you make a fucking product that works? How about you make a goddamn Google product that works? How about you fucking hire an English speaking person that actually gives a shit on the phone instead of offsorting it to some fucking third world person who doesn't give a shit because they're making good money because you're just trying to save on payroll. The times of betraying your customer, the times of taking people for granted, it's over. These motherfuckers had their day in the sun, and there's a big change coming, and that's what's happening. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to whip out the whiteboard here and break it down for you. Okay. So, basically it works like this. Okay. The last thing that they have to defeat the consciousness of humans right now that is coming to the forefront is censorship. They are blatantly, like, the shadow banning is real, censorship is real, and I'm seeing it on this channel, and I'm not crazy. Everybody's seeing it on their channels. These social media companies are blatantly censoring everything. If you paid any attention to the Twitter files that Elon Musk was using, right? He was talking about how they were blatantly censoring one side, which is the left, the right side, the conservatives, the people that are trying to do good for humanity, and they're amplifying the leftist agenda, this agenda that is massively a gigantic failure around the world. If the leftist agenda was so amazing and popular, then why are all the leading economies and leading countries all conservative? Where is this leftist utopia? Where is this feminist paradise? Where is this perfect homosexual society? Where's this perfect transgender society? If these people are so elite, so amazing, so top of the line, where are these thriving societies? Where are they? Because I'm waiting for them to pop up. Okay, I am waiting for them to pop up, and the thing is, they're not. Okay, because this is what they do now. Here's the weapons of them. Okay. It's gotten to the point now that censorship is not even working. They're getting so desperate. So first, what they do is they censor you. Okay, they censor you. That's one of their tools. And then the next thing is what they did to Fresh and Fit, and what they did to Pearl is they demonetize you. They try to manipulate you and control you with money, right? And then what they also do is legally they go after you with legal ways, which this is what they're doing right now. So censorship is happening to all people who are speaking truth, all truth seekers. Okay, this is happening to Dr. Berg. If you watch any health and fitness stuff, this is happening to Joe Rogan. Okay, this is happening to Dr. Paul Saladino, Carnivore MD. This is happening to a bunch of them. Demonetization. This is happening to Fresh and Fit. This is happening to Just Pearly Things. Okay. And then also censorship too. You want to talk about that? Okay. That's happening. That happened to Tate when they decensored him. They deplatformed him on every fucking platform. And then they also did this to Tate. And then also they did this to Trump. Okay. This is what exactly happening. And then the last thing they do is, there's two things. Then they cheat, which if you look at what happened, we all know. I can't even say it. Although otherwise this channel will be in danger. You'll get in trouble. But the Trump 2020 election, we all know what I'm talking about here. We all know what I'm talking about. The Trump 2020 election, right, has a fucking asterisk against it. The Bolsonaro election in Brazil, his election also, I think it was 2020. I forget which was, but the Bolsonaro election, that was also a big fucking asterisk against it. All right. They're rigging things, theoretically speaking, is arguably so. Okay. And I mean, if you think about, look at stuff like Trudeau, like if you're a Canadian and you really believe in your election system, I mean, really, that's all I'm going to put next to Trudeau is really, and Canada sucks anyway. So fuck Canada. But like, really, this is it. And then honestly, the last tool is can't write that on YouTube, but that's what they do next. Okay. That's what they do next. Yeah, exactly right there. Okay. Mail-in ballots, this, okay. But all this does, because these people, we have to understand, these people that are in control, these are the losers of society. These are the nerds. These are the ones that were rejected by society. All these nerds that work at fucking Facebook and they work at fucking all these left-leaning liberal fucking companies, which are all losing money now, thank God, right? They can only hold on to their bullshit positions for so long before they realize, because these people don't live in reality. They're not like me and you, how we had to like deal with this shit in and out. We have to fucking deal with the fucking insanity. But the insanity is now knocking on their door. Remember, a couple years ago, some woman went up in YouTube and shot it up, but she was brown, so can't really put that in the news. If she was a white male, guess what? All over the news. Okay. And here's why. This is what's happening, really, in my opinion. Okay. So this whole leftist agenda, okay, this leftist agenda, we talk about feminism, okay, we talk about the militant LGBT, we talk about trans, okay, trans children, okay, and then stuff like this, militant racial agendas, anti-white, pro-black, pro-Asian, because, they had like Stop Asian Hate. They had the Black Lives Matter. But you look at the fucking details of Black Lives Matter, they were smuggling fucking all that money from Black Lives Matter and laundering it into some bullshit, the organization's owner's house. They were just stealing the money. Okay. This stuff right here. Okay. This comes from This comes from the education system. This is where this is being taught. And if you guys aren't in college right now, you don't know. But the education system is teaching this. Okay, this is in the colleges. And I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, either China or Russia, most likely China, because Chinese spies are everywhere. You guys don't realize that Chinese spies are fucking everywhere. Okay. China or Russia has infiltrated the education system in America. Okay. They have infiltrated the education system and they're pushing this agenda. That's the only thing that makes sense, because this agenda doesn't make sense, or organically doesn't make sense. Society shouldn't be trending in this direction. And let me tell you about exactly what's happened. So a lot of you guys may not remember, but in 2019, the big trans debate was building up, and people in the United States of America rallied together against this crazy ideology that is telling people that are just vulnerable individuals that they can change their genders. They can, that this is something that's completely normal. Okay. And the reality is it's a political ideology and it's a money making scheme. If you look at the money, like the operations, they are a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they're targeting children. Okay. And if this was totally organic, out of listen to this number in America, guess how many trans people there are? 1.4 million trans people. 1.4 million. You would think it was everybody in the fucking planet, the way this shit's plastered all over society, right? But it is not. 1.4 million people. And guess what? Out of that 1.4 million, 1.2 million is man to woman, not woman to man. I'll tell you what I think. I think in America, where we just have this gigantic hard-on to jerk women off no matter what they fucking do. I remember a woman shat on the picture of President Trump in public in the United States of America, and she was celebrated as a hero. Public defecation. And this woman was celebrated as a hero. Life as a woman in America is on ultra easy mode. And that's why I see them all the time. When they come over here to Japan, they come over here to Asia, they never last. They can never make it because they have to deal with reality. America coddles these women, and look at the state of the country. America has changed its value to coddle to women in order to financially extort these women and extort them for votes as well. Period. Okay. So that's what you have right now. When you ever see children marching down these gay parades or going to these fucking drag queen story hours when these stories are being read by convicted pedophiles, okay? And then they're like, oh, I don't get it. One of these guys is a convicted pedophile and he did something to the kids. Oh, really? A man in a beard? Man with a beard who decided to dress up as a demon/woman reading storybooks to children. This guy was off. Oh, fucking God. Somebody get Aaron Clary on the phone because this is a Scooby-Doo mystery. How are we going to fucking solve this one? Really got to whip out the best gumshoes of America to really understand what the fuck is going on here. How did I miss that? I must have missed it in the midst of all the fucking phenomenal propaganda happening in the world. Jesus Christ. Okay. This shit blew up. And then guess what happened? The China virus. And everybody had to shut the fuck up and go and undergo the largest fucking scam in human history. The largest fucking scam in human history. And guess what? Sorry to mention to you, if you took the vaccine, you got fucking scammed. You're psychologically, you're weak. There's a mental weakness in you. It is what it is. Period. Okay. A lot of people talk about the side effects, and that shit's all over the fucking news now, man. Okay. In addition to that happened. And then guess what? They ramped the shit back up. They try to push the transgender agenda again. And guess what? Dylan Mulvaney came out to support Bud Light, the largest financial loss in the history of the company. Get woke, go broke, and you deserve every fucking dollar that you lose because you betray the large majority of people who have supported your companies, who have supported your families, our hardworking money, our hard-earned money. You deserve every fucking drop of misery that comes your way because that's karmic justice for betraying good, hardworking, decent men and women of this world. Okay, and there's more blood in the water coming, and I look forward to it. I look forward to it because I know I'm on the right side of fucking history. All these motherfucking cocksuckers pushing this goddamn satanic agenda. If you want to be real with it, this fucking evil satanic agenda on regular people, and you're gonna fucking brand me as like I'm some fucking freak. I'm the weird one. No, you are. If you ever wonder who would have snitched on the Jews in fucking World War II to the fucking Nazis, now you know. Now you know who would turn the Jews in. Now you know who would have marched these Jews and fucking sent them off into the Holocaust. Now you fucking know. When you look back on World War II history, like, oh my God, who would do that? Who would put the Jews in concentration camp? Who would do this terrible thing to the Jewish people? Now you know. The same motherfuckers who were demanding people lose their jobs for not putting a fucking experimental cocktail in their body. Kiss my ass, suck my dick, fuck you, and go fuck yourself if you think you're gonna tell me what to do, motherfucker. And I got an army of people behind me that support me. And if you think this is we're gonna go away quietly tonight, people are not forgetting. You're red pilling the fucking world. You're red pilling people that would have been silent and asleep if you didn't get greedy with your agenda. But these motherfucking people are crazy. They're psychotic, delusional psychopaths that are trying to control this fucking world and run it into the ground. And people are waking up. And when you wake up, the fucking lions, they don't go to bed until the job is fucking done. And keep waking people up. Keep waking people up. You're making my fucking job easier. You're making my job way fucking easier. Me and my army, we're gonna be A-okay. But the people that march along with this psychotic leftist agenda, their time is coming. Their time, their end is quickly on the horizon. And I look forward to that day. Humanity is not going to go and be enslaved by AI or be enslaved to some negative bullshit. I know a lot of people are just try to be pessimistic about the society and the future of the human race. I'm optimistic because look at the way things are trending. Dude, it's not a coincidence. There is a right-wing movement happening in Japan. You know what happened the other day in Japan? Let me show you, motherfucking people. This has happened the other day in Japan. There is a populist movement ramping up across the globe, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a great fucking thing. Okay? Because people are waking up. They're waking up to the truth. And let me show you real quick. So this was the other day in Japan. And honestly, I wanted to march right alongside with these motherfuckers. Okay? Take a look at this. This was a rally against immigration. And I'm a two-time immigrant. My mom immigrated to America, and now I immigrated to Japan. This is a populist movement happening here. Look at this. You see that? Because they're getting sick and tired. And listen, let me tell you something else too, man. People are getting sick and tired of the warmongering that America is just forcing upon people. In addition to that, remember what I told you when Johnny Somali, that black fucking degenerate moron streamer that was screaming in the streets of Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were a good thing. I'm going to do Hiroshima and Nagasaki again. I never in my life have seen the Japanese people rise up and physically attack somebody. And I told you guys when I was covering it live, I said, this little fucking dirtbag Johnny Somali is going to get locked up and rot away in a Japanese prison. Where is he right now? He is in prison right now. He is in prison, and they're going to throw the entire fucking book at this kid, and he is going to suffer, and he deserves it. He deserves it because he's a byproduct of this current leftist fucking psychotic, mentally ill culture full of dishonest scumbag people, lying, fat, disgusting, addicted to drugs, addicted to pornography, addicted to gambling, ruining the core of our great country, America. I when I see Americans, I saw a woman here the other day in Japan. This bitch was huge, gigantic. She was round. I could feel her gravitational pull pulling me across the fucking street. This woman was literally like 240 pounds. Gigantic monster. Do you not have self-respect? Are you fucking retarded? Are you a low IQ moron? Where were you 40 pounds ago? Where were you 50 pounds ago? Where were you 30 pounds ago? Do you not own a mirror? Do you not realize that you cannot see your genitals anymore? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You have a society that tells women in America, you're amazing no matter what. Are you huge? Doesn't matter. Or you have children, you're going to die by the time you're 40, 45, Doesn't matter. You're a strong, independent woman. And if anybody tells you otherwise, sister, that man is holding you down. Don't forget to buy our product, though. You don't have enough money. It's okay. Why don't you use this credit card? Because women are the majority holders of consumer debt. Just use this credit card. Swipe away, sister. Swipe your way. Let's destroy the patriarchy, but let's fucking kill your stupid fucking fat ass first. That's the reality. That's clown world. You're not crazy. You're living in a crazy time, and that's okay. Because you know what I say? Sell these women their fat asses right back to them. Start a business. Start some women empowerment shit. Fleece these fucking chicks. Who gives a good goddamn? Society has turned their back on men, and I say turn your fucking back on society. Fuck them. Do what you want. Be the man you want to be. If I'm supposed to emphatically cheer on homosexuals in America and the gay agenda and trans people fucking love it. Yeah, dudes sucking dick. America. Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's chop these fucking kids' dicks off. Let's mutilate you. What are you, a 13-year-old girl? We'll cut your fucking tits off for the low cost of fucking $8.99 at some mutilation clinic. Bitches, this fucking female doctor in America happily posting pictures of herself mutilating young girls, cutting their breast off at 13 and 14. I'm supposed to emphatically support that, then you better get on your fucking knees and pray to me for being a fucking womanizing multi-million-dollar business owner. Because if I got to celebrate that shit, then we got to celebrate all the fucking crazy. That's the world we want to live in, you psychopaths. And it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's going to break. It is not okay. Good is the natural state of things. Health is the natural state of things. Truth is the natural state of things. And right now, this psychotic Klein world, this fucking psychotic is the only way. I have no empathy in my heart. These motherfucking people, you want to go out there and be crazy? Good. Make your bed in it. Lie in it. Lie face down in the pile of shit that you want to fucking make me live in. Lie face down. Smell, eat, breathe, consume your own shit, because I'm not taking any part of your insanity. You go fucking kill yourself. I'm going to elevate myself to the highest level. And for you guys at home, I want to let you know, if you're watching my content like this, you're not fucking crazy. You live in a crazy world. But the only crazier thing than these motherfucking things out here is you not taking insane amounts of action every single fucking day to make your life better. You want to win the war? You want to beat these people? Beat them where it counts. Be fit. Be mentally sane. Have good fucking money. Understand business. Get out there and be somebody. That's the number one way you stick it to these fucking psychopaths. And it's going to happen. There's a populist movement. There's a truth movement being brewed. Okay. And these platforms like Rumble, people are ridiculing them, of course. And it's always some liberal, cocksucking, fucking smug dickhead who would never say this shit face to face to you that is talking shit online, because that's what they are. A weasel's a weasel. A rat's a rat. Okay? These little fucking internet tough guys, these fucking Instagram alphas. Oh, let me post little pictures of me doing a little boxing. Oh, look at me. I'm a tough guy. But when it comes face to face to do it like, man, guess what happens? Guess what fucking happens? You know what happens. Oh, why are you being so aggressive, bro? Oh, it was just a joke. Shut the fuck up. The only joke here is you, motherfucker. Okay? All these guys smoking cigars. Oh, I'm a tough guy. I'm smoking cigar. Yeah, look at me. Oh, I got a leather jacket. Yeah, I'm a tough guy. Yeah, motherfucker. Let's see if you're tough where it fucking counts. There's not a screen protecting you from your bullshit. Okay? That's the world we live in, guys. The majority of guys are weasels. The majority of men are cowards. And that's why if you do the hard work to level up, to be the fucking man, to do what is hard, to do the shit that is fucking the most rewarding thing, which is the hard fucking thing, you're going to win. It's that easy. And I'm telling you, this shit's not going to last. Guys, we're not going to go further down into see, because here's the big picture too. If America collapses, another country that is grounded in common sense is just going to take the top. And guess what's happened? All the money, talent, and resources just going to go to that country. Period. It's that very, very, very easy. It's that very, very simple. Truth is the number one thing you cannot fucking suppress. Okay? And you heard it on this channel, and I said it all time and time and time again. Okay. Shout out to Myron Gaines for quoting me on this too. 3 things always come out: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Mark my fucking words, guys. Life's going to get better. You just got to hold on. You got to endure right now and keep pushing forward. But the rat's going to be found out. And all the bad shit that's happening right now, you're going to see. It's going to be all exposed. You just have to endure through this shit. You just have to endure through it. Their last fucking thing that they can do is goddamn censorship and demonetization. But what happens when somebody's not incentivized by money, like you evil cocksuckers running the world? What happens when you can't buy somebody? Then you got to kill him. But if you kill him, then you make a martyr, and now you got a bigger problem on your hands. So buckle up, okay? Because we're going to talk about that today. And I want to talk about this because look at this guy. This guy was elected to president of Argentina. And this shit is happening more and more. Now what you're going to start seeing is that they're gonna keep on trying, because these people, they're crafty, they're evil, they're pieces of shit. You're gonna have to see these people are going to continue to try to lie and manipulate, and because that's what evil does. Evil can't win on a playing field that's fair and just. Evil always loses. Evil's destiny is to lose. That's why people hate evil, and only fucking weird psychopathic idiots embrace evil. Normal people are good, okay? And good always wins. Look at history. Where is evil won in history? Good always triumphs. Period. Okay? So, yeah, and right here, BJ Tucker's in the house. I'm convinced that's why Destiny types, Valis, Hassan, Abalone have a legion of fans, because the massive majority of them are low T weasels. I met one of these Destiny fans in real life in Tokyo, and he was trying to like get cute with me. I was just like, look, bro, you want to handle this right now? Of course. Oh, bro. Oh, bro, why are you being so aggressive, bro? Oh, I don't mean it like that, bro. Oh, hey, can I follow you on Instagram? I'll follow my fucking foot up your ass, motherfucker. But you probably like that because you're a Destiny fan. Okay. Anybody now who's like, oh, you look at this guy, he has like all these subs, all these, yeah, you're marching down the mainstream. You're successful in your mainstream. Oh, so hard. Are you kidding me? I could start some transgender men's fucking mutilate your dick channel and get millions and millions of followers, be pushed up high up in the algorithm. Okay. But I know I'm on the right side of history and I can't be fucking bought. You're never going to buy me. I'm not for sale. Okay. I'm not for fucking sale. And the people that follow me, the people that do my shit, the people who understand the core four behind me, Money Muscles Game Frame, to become a better man and for society, for your family, for the good of human race, we're the ones who are going to win. It looks like they're winning right now, but on the back end, the elites. Listen, guys, why does propaganda come out? Why does propaganda come out? Can anybody tell me this? Why does propaganda come out? Propaganda comes out because they need it. Okay. The other day, Chuck Schumer gave this huge speech at the Senate floor talking about anti-Semitism in America. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. They need to continue to influence the public to think like, oh yeah, we need to be in endless wars. You know why? Because President Dwight Eisenhower, when he left the presidential office, he said, beware of the military industrial complex. You know why? Everybody loves the Middle East and wars because you make fucking money. Dead Palestinian kid, dead Jewish kid. You think fucking Northrop Grumman gives a shit? You think Lockheed Martin gives a shit? You think all these fucking big warmongering companies give a fuck if some brown little boy dies of it? They don't give a shit. They don't give a fucking good goddamn. They don't care. All they want, spend more, buy more weapons, kill more people. That's our business. That's the world we live in. Okay? So wake up. And the best way to wake up is handling your shit. Money Muscles Game Frame, get on your shit. Tucker Carlson was interviewing this guy, and I saw these 2 clips, and I wanted to just break this down here. And guys, don't forget, smash the like button. We're cooking big time. And shout out to all the boys on Rumble. Don't forget to go subscribe to me on rumble.com /Modern Life Dating. And take a look here. This is the president here as they did the translation for Tucker Carlson and him.
Socialism has become ascendant really in the United States, as you may have noticed.
And the only reason socialism has become ascendant in the United States is because our educational system has been infiltrated. Somebody is pumping this leftist agenda in the colleges. Okay. And here's another thing too. You know who was a big populist leader? Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe is the last, one of the most recent prime ministers in Japan, and they killed him. And what a lot of people don't know is Shinzo Abe was the #1 leader of the anti-communist party in Asia, and he was killed. I'm willing to bet money that they fucking paid that fucking psychopath in Nara to make that gun and kill him. It doesn't make sense. Japanese people don't act like that. And I'm willing to believe that somebody put this guy to work to kill him.
With the attendant symptoms you described, massive public debt levels, increasing poverty, disorder, crime, filth, and ugliness. Argentina is at the end stage of that. Argentina is now a poor country because of those policies. What advice would you give to Americans having lived it?
Que nunca abracen las ideas del socialismo.
And for you guys not watching, this interview is obviously he's a Spanish speaker from Argentina. The captions are on the screen, but you got to pay attention if you're not. He first said he never embraced the ideas of socialism. Socialism doesn't work. And here's, you know why socialism is a hot topic in America? Because people are fat and fucking lazy. People are lazy dirtbags. And you know another reason why is because I'll tell you this. I'll be the one that obviously common sense, but when you have 40% now, okay, you have 40% of all families in America, single mother households. You're raising the population of the future to be fucking whores and or criminals, if not both. Okay. Do you know in the 1940s, if you look at the United States Census Bureau information, okay, in the 1940s, take a look at this real quick. I have this information here on the screen. Okay, I'll put the link in the chat. In the 1940s, single parent households, children, 4%. 4%. 96% of all families in the 1940s came from a married household. And that great nation won the fucking Great War. Now look at us. We have a war against common sense in America. But again, these losers are losers, okay? They're fat, they're lazy, they're entitled, and they're a bunch of do-nothing fucking bitches, a bunch of do-nothing dudes, okay? And guess what? Guess fucking what, all right? Those people, they love socialism because socialism says like, oh yeah, you can just exist and get money. You can just exist and everything will be given to you. Really? Really just exist? And if you're a dumb, fat, lazy motherfucker, of course you're going to sign up for that shit. Of course you are. So that's why he's saying right here, never embrace the ideas of socialism.
Que nunca se dejen seducir por el canto de las sirenas de la justicia social. Que no se dejen atrapar por esa frase nefasta que donde hay una ansiedad nace un derecho. Pero que eso no se hace solo. Para eso hay que estar preparado y hay que dar la batalla cultural día a día. Y que hay que tener cuidado porque ellos no tienen problema en meterse adentro del Estado y aplicar las técnicas de Gramsci, seduciendo a artistas, seduciendo, o sea, la cultura, seduciendo a los medios de comunicación o metiéndose en los contenidos de la educación. Hay que tener mucho cuidado, hay que cortarles el financiamiento y hay que hacerlos competir a la par. Y al mismo tiempo hay que concientizar a los empresarios de que es necesario que más allá, Milton Friedman decía que la función social del empresario era ganar dinero. Bueno, con eso solo no alcanza. Parte de la inversión tiene que ser invertir en los defensores de la ideas de la libertad para que los socialistas no puedan avanzar, porque si no lo hacen, ellos se van a meter en el Estado y desde el Estado van a imponer una agenda que de largo plazo va a terminar destruyendo todo lo que toca.
Look at that. A long-term agenda that will destroy everything it touches. Let's see. What has social justice touched in America? The largest, most financially profitable brand in American history, Star Wars. Do you know who the rich? A lot of people don't know this. Do you know who the richest celebrity in America is? Is it Oprah? Nope. Michael Jordan? Nope. Do you know who the most profitable, richest celebrity in America is? Do you know who that is? I'm looking at the chat right now. Nobody knows. Kim Kardashian? Fuck no. Dude, George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars. Star Wars is literally a money printing machine. Money printing machine. Okay? And guess what? Ruined by social justice, ruined by feminism. Feminism directly, completely ruined by it. Okay? Completely ruined by it. Avengers Endgame. The Avengers from Iron Man, if you want to go back, is the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. Okay? Edward Norton, Iron Man, Captain America. Okay? Thor. Those big four right there. Those Thor movies were kind of shit, but Thor Ragnarok picked up from it, was better. But then Thor 4, let's put a bunch of gay shit in there, tanked. Okay. Leading up to Avengers Endgame, the most profitable movie chain ever done in the history of humankind. Okay. Billions upon billions upon billions upon billions upon billions. And why? It was led by, hey, public enemy number one, led by two straight white men. Captain America, Tony Stark, Iron Man. You kill those both off. Now let's go crazy. Let's make Captain America fucking black dude with wings. Okay, let's kill Iron Man, and now let's make She-Hulk. Let's make fucking what was that awful movie, that bitch Brie Larson? Captain Marvel. The only reason Captain Marvel did good is the only reason any kind of feminist shit does good. They piggyback off the work of hardworking men. Captain Marvel only made $1 billion because it was required reading before watching the last movie in a decade-long series of movies, Avengers Endgame. That is the only reason. That movie just tanked. It shat the fucking bed because you have all this fempowerment bullshit that is not. You're taking good storytelling and you're using it to lecture down to your fucking audience. Look at the other side of that coin. Look at Barbie. Barbie said, "Fuck this. We're gonna make shit about women only, and we're just gonna cater to women. If men watch, fuck it." Okay, bro. I was in a date in Thailand with some girl. Some fucking Thai girl was like, "Hey, can we go see the Barbie movie?" And she was cool. She was cooking, cleaning, taking care of shit for me. I was like, "Fuck it, let's go see the goddamn Barbie movie." A girl in Thailand was like, Barbie got my money. Barbie got my money. Okay. That's because, you know why? They stayed in their fucking lane. They catered to their audience. They didn't lecture down to any, like, they weren't lecturing down to women like, you women need to stop being whores. You know, they're like, no, you're a woman. Barbie, do whatever the fuck you want. Be a woman. Okay. Get woke, go broke. Look one of the greatest video games that ever came on the PlayStation series, Last of Us. Last of Us 2. Oh, let's make the man a bad guy. Let's make the girl a fucking homosexual who's like, oh, fempowerment. You know, we need to like have a lesbian woman in charge now. Awful game. Last of Us 2, fucking shit stain of a game. Last of Us 1 was one of the greatest video games that has ever touched a fucking video game platform. Phenomenal story. Masculine man doing everything in his world and in his power to protect his daughter. It is a cancer. It is a cancer. Social justice, all this shit is a cancer that rots away and terminally kills anything involved with it. Terminally murders, kills anything involved with it. Okay? Period. Period. Okay? So That's where this is. This guy's not, he's not crazy. This shit, if you know what, and if you guys live in Miami and you know about Cuban people are some of the most fucking based, hardworking people on the planet. Because you know why? Because they escaped a communist socialist country. And Cubans are some of the hardest people in the world to get citizenship in the United States. Because you know why? Because the fucking Democrats, these people know that the Cubans are going to vote right. They're going to vote conservative. And now you have all these fucking Venezuelans coming into America. And guess what? You think these Venezuelans are voting Democrat? You think they're going to fucking vote that socialist shit into... Venezuela used to be a good country. Venezuela has so much oil. But guess what? They went leftist, they went Marxist, and guess what? Venezuela... I met a woman when I was in Colombia, and she was a fucking prostitute, right? And I was talking to this chick in the street, and she said it is better for her to smuggle across the Colombian border and be a prostitute in Colombia than it is to live in Venezuela. Think about that for a second. It is better for her to smuggle across the Colombian border and be a prostitute than it is to fucking live in a leftist, socialist, communist country. And that's all this social justice stuff. They trick the people with fat, flashy art and cool social media posts and stuff like, yeah, let's crush capitalism. Let's smash the patriarchy. Please show me a thriving fucking country that doesn't have a patriarchy in play. Please show me. It's some fucking Congo bushwhack country, like some small tribe in Africa. Like, don't even have fucking electricity. All right, bitch, well, you better fucking strap up and get your ass out there and go spearfishing. Okay? Because because we got electricity and the internet. And we're going to space over here in the fucking patriarchy. Doing pretty fucking well. Men have got a pretty good fucking track record. Okay? So listen to this shit, what he's saying. A long-term agenda that destroys everything it touches. Destroys it.
De largo plazo va a terminar destruyendo todo lo que toca. Entonces, ahí, digamos, es necesario un fuerte compromiso de todos los creadores de riqueza para luchar contra el socialismo, contra el estatismo y...
And fight against statism, which is like making the government too big. You know what the largest fucking mafia in the world is? It's fucking United States government. And it's fighting to keep its position every single fucking day. Okay? Every single fucking day. So... It's not, but it's destiny's failure because you can't enslave the population. Because okay, we're all slaves now. Now what? Now you run a gigantic prison. That's what you want. These people can't think more than 5 minutes in front of their fucking face. Okay, it's not going to work. And when the people rise up, it's going to be bad. It's going to be very bad.
Entender que si eso no se hace, los socialistas siempre van a seguir intentando, porque ¿cuál es el punto? Como ellos intentan vivir de los demás sin trabajar.
Look at that right there, right here.
¿Cuál es el punto? Como ellos...
Since they try to leech off of others without working, okay? Everything that this woke agenda has infected has destroyed the quality of it. Comic books in America, tanked. Social justice in video games, tanked. Social justice in Star Wars, tanked. Social justice in Marvel movies, tanked. Everything. Because nobody wants that shit. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work. Period.
Ellos intentan vivir de los demás sin trabajar. Ellos son incansables en buscar esto. Porque su leitmotiv en la vida es vivir de los otros. Entonces ellos no ceden nunca en este mecanismo de apropiación de la riqueza y del dinero o de la generación.
And if you look about this, there's wealth, income, and money. Look at the divorce courts. Look at the state of fucking marriage in America. Okay? Parasites. These women would not be divorcing men in droves, let alone planning this and planning pregnancies and shit if they didn't know the welfare state was there to fucking coddle them. Okay? The welfare state is the problem for all this shit. Okay? But the divorce laws are changing. Men are waking up. Listen, the chickens are coming home to roost. Okay. And guess what? All these women, another thing is this too. These dirtbag women are getting left behind. The amount of women after 30 that are just getting left behind by men is growing and growing and growing. And guys like me, I got a pick of the litter, bro. The pick of the fucking litter. All right. I have multiple choices available to me, and I have untapped choices available to me as well. And it's way different because women will lie like, oh, yeah, I have choices. I have choices. I have choices. No, you have men lying to you so they could fuck you. That's what you have. You have men lying to you. How do you know? Because I'm a fucking man. I know how men work. Okay. Because if you were a quality woman, you'd have a fucking ring on your finger. You'd have babies. You'd have commitment. But you don't, because you're a dirtbag and you're living in a delusional state of reality. But slowly but surely, it's catching up with them. It's catching up with them. And those wrinkles on their face get more and more defined. And them titties getting saggier and saggier and saggier. You get fatter and fatter and fatter. Better go fucking pick up a fucking hotline and go call like 1-800-ADOPT-A-CAT, because that's the only love you're going to find at this point. I'm telling you, boys, if you do the work, you do the work. I'm 38 years old. 38. The world is my oyster. The world is my fucking oyster. I am fucking good looking. I am rich. And guess what? It is all due to me and my hard work. These 4 things behind me, you think I'm just talking? You think I'm ivory tower preaching? No. Money, muscles, game, frame. Money, muscles, game, frame. That's the only way to get ahead in today's life. And I'm telling you, the rewards are sweet. And guess what? It is a hard and arduous path ahead of you, no matter what. It is a hard and arduous path of you working to get the life that you want, or it's a hard and arduous path of you suffering. And the suffering will continue to compound. At least on one path, you suffer, but there's a goal at the end. And the path of taking no action, you suffer, and eventually life catches up with you. You get some fucking big financial problem that comes your way you can't handle. You end up being homeless. You end up fucking and getting fat. Some medical thing crushes you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Really?
De ingresos de otro. Entonces, esa batalla tiene que ser dada de manera permanente. No se puede descansar, porque cuando uno descansa, el socialismo avanza.
Donald Trump is running for president again in the United States, as you know. What advice would you give him?
Que continúe con su lucha en contra del socialismo, porque es uno de los pocos que entendió cabalmente que la pelea es contra el socialismo, que la pelea es contra los estatistas, y comprendió perfectamente que la generación de riqueza proviene del sector privado. Es decir, el Estado no crea riqueza, el Estado la destruye. El Estado no puede dar nada porque no produce nada. Y cuando lo quiere hacer, además lo hace mal.
Everything the government touch goes to shit as well. Look at the DMV. Look at Obamacare. Fucking great. Good work. National healthcare. Awesome. Great. Phenomenal.
Entonces, me parece que si yo, desde mi pequeño lugar, lo único que podría decirle es que redoble los esfuerzos en la misma dirección de defender las ideas de la libertad y de no darle tregua ni un solo segundo a los socialistas.
Do you see the climate change movement as part of the same socialist agenda?
Sí, es parte de la agenda socialista. De hecho, el posmarxismo lo que viene a tratar de hacer es que, dado el fracaso en lo económico, que se hizo evidente con la caída del muro, aunque en realidad el socialismo fracasó en el año 61 cuando tuvieron que construir el muro, en rigor, ellos frente a esa derrota trasladaron la lucha de clases a otros aspectos de la vida. Entonces, por ejemplo, la lucha entre negros y blancos, o sea, Black Lives Matter, todo, digamos, el lobby LGBT, todo lo que tiene que ver con el feminismo radical, porque hay que recordar que el feminismo como causa original es una causa liberal. El primero que impulsó esto fue Jeremy Bentham, a mediados del siglo XVIII. como parte de esa agenda, también está la agenda del hombre contra la naturaleza.
Look at that again. The agenda of man against nature, ultimate hubris. To think that you can rewrite the rules of history, you can rewrite biology, you might as well go outside and jump off the fucking Empire State Building and try to defy gravity. Okay? Nature finds a way, like Jeff Goldblum said in Jurassic Park. Okay? Fighting against the like, this is why China and Asia is the future, and Russia as well, because they already understand, oh yeah, man, woman, that's it. Let's move on. Not oh wait, let's look back and try to change this shit and go fucking crazy in the process. Okay? They stay grounded in reality and to work on shit that matters. Have you seen how they're using in America? We're teaching our kids that Bob may like to suck Billy's dick in the fucking back shed. Let's talk about gay. Let's talk about gay this, gay that, trans this, trans that. You know what they're doing in China? They have sensors that they put AI on these children's heads, and they monitor their levels of attention, and they monitor their levels of learning. And they're creating an army of competent people. So just so you guys know, the backbone of all functioning societies are engineers, okay? And for every one engineer that America creates, China creates 20,000. For every one engineer that America creates, China creates 20,000. There are more genius level people in China than there are in the entire population of America in a whole. Think about that for a second. Ray Dalio talked about this, the changing tides. Okay. America is on the down and out. And if you don't, and looking at how things are, America's on the downtrend, China's on the uptrend. That's just the bottom line. Okay. That's why I'm over here in Asia. Asia is the future of the world, not America. Unless they get rid of all this fucking socialist shit, which who knows? The way they keep on scamming things and scamming unfair cheating on the social media platforms, censorship, shadow banning. I mean, they do it on dating apps. They do everything. These people are dishonest pieces of shit. Okay. But you play the short game being a dishonest piece of shit and you lose the long game. Keep fighting against the nature of that is the nature of man, and watch how that works out for you. Okay. Watch how it looks out. Yeah, it's okay to be fat. Yeah, what are you 5'6" and 200 pounds? You're healthy. You look healthy to me. Oh, well, what should we do about all these fat motherfuckers not identifying with like regular shaped mannequins? Let's make fat mannequins and trick everybody into thinking that being fat's okay. Yeah, people are dying at 36, 37, 38, 39 from heart attack and all these things. Well, they're probably racist white people who deserve to die, right? Because that's just, it's the patriarchy. Patriarchy, if you're bad, he kills you, right? Whatever amount of coke they got to fucking try and shove down your throat, they will, okay? But you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. And I'm telling you, the chickens are coming home to roost. So you better be on your shit. You better be doing your work. You better be educated. You better be in right community. You better be doing things that are for your benefit and your benefit only. If you ever meet somebody who's like, oh, do the benefit for this people over here, this or that, wasting your time. You need to take care of yourself. The best way to take care of other people is take care of yourself. The agenda against nature, but it's pushing back. It's pushing back. Okay. Thank God for the backlash against Bud Light embracing that fucking dude, Bella Mulvaney. I'm sorry. I understand that you're a confused individual and you think that you're a woman, but you still haven't done the surgery though, but you're willing to take all the money and clout and everything without mutilating yourself. Like, we got to see this through, sister. Are you going to commit or not? You need to cut your dick off and really commit to this shit if you're going to do it. Okay, I need to see some proof in the pudding.
Donde el hombre es el que daña a la naturaleza, cuando en realidad el mundo ha tenido otros picos de altas temperaturas como tiene ahora. Es un comportamiento cíclico independientemente de la existencia del hombre, y que si los precios fueran libres, esos problemas se arreglarían sin ningún tipo de problema. No necesitamos al Estado regulando, porque cada vez que el Estado regula las cosas empeoran más. Y además, esa agenda, además, tiene una parte mucho más oscura, que es una agenda asesina, que es la agenda del aborto. Porque como consecuencia de que los humanos le hacen mal al planeta, entonces promueven el asesinato de personas en el vientre de la madre, que es el aborto. Por lo tanto, es una política que siempre falló en el mundo, pero no solo porque es tremenda porque falla siempre, sino porque además es una política sangrienta que determinados seres humanos se creen estar en situaciones de decidir quién vive y quién no. Es decir, es como una máxima expresión de la fatal arrogancia, donde cómo un ser humano va a determinar quién vive y quién no. Es decir, eso es lo que quiero que quede claro. Los socialistas tienen las manos manchadas de sangre. Todo el tiempo tienen manchadas las manos de sangre. No les alcanzó con...
Are you arguing that socialists commit bloodshed because they believe they are God?
Porque ellos se creen que son Dios. Es decir, son unos herejes. Es decir, por eso Hayek en su último libro esto lo llamó la fatal arrogancia. Es decir, porque para coordinar todo este tipo de acciones, la cantidad de conocimientos que hay que tener, y eso está vinculado a otro artículo de Hayek que se llama El uso del conocimiento en la sociedad, donde da una forma más científica y profunda de la idea de la mano invisible, de Adam Smith. Lo que dice es que para poder aplicar el socialismo es necesario que las personas que lo hagan deban ser omniscientes, omnipresentes y omnipotentes. Es decir, creen que son Dios. Y le voy a contar algo. No son Dios. Y les voy a decir algo peor. Son tan miserables y tan rastreros los políticos, y en especial los de izquierda, que además están debajo de las personas promedio.
Yep.
Porque solamente, ¿quién va a pretender ser igual al promedio?
And this is what he's talking about. Well, these leftists and these people that are so brainwashed in their ideology, they're so smug. They think they know everything. They're like, oh, you're just, they call the majority of America, for example, flyover country. When you go to California, one fucking blue Democratic shithole to another blue Democratic shithole, New York, you can't even wear some fucking high brand shoes without getting shot in the face by some fucking gangbanger that's want to fucking rob you. Okay. Look at the two, look at all the the highly dangerous criminal shithole places in America. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York. Okay. The list goes on and on. All massively Democratic shitholes. And these people have the arrogance to call some of the safest, best homegrown people in America, people from Kentucky, Arkansas, fucking Oklahoma. Okay. All these interlocked states, these landlocked states, they want to shit talk these things. And then guess what? During the pandemic, when these Nazi fucking states locked down their whole countries or their whole state and begin to kill these people economically through the fucking the lockdowns and shit, 2 states stayed open, Texas, Florida. Now all these libtards are heading there. Okay. We're going to talk about how Miami, the future of Miami is a shithole, by the way. We're going to talk about that on most likely tomorrow's episode. But, these people are so smug and they think they know some shit. And they just think they're better because of and this is how empty these people are. They have no real sense of self. They're so afraid of being themselves. They're so afraid of actually being different, standing out, having true individualist identity, that they have to cling to an ideology and defend it with their life, because that's how morally, mentally, and principally vapid these people are. Vapid means they're empty, nothing inside, hollow. All right. That's a huge difference right there. And again, that's all they can cling to. But when you're the thing you cling to and you hold on to is empty as you're going nowhere, and you're going nowhere fast.
Solo el que está por debajo Por lo tanto, es la agenda de los envidiosos. La envidia es un pecado capital. De eso nada bueno puede salir. Del asesinato nada bueno puede salir. Del robo nada puede salir.
So that's the first one. And then the second video I want to review real quick is how he talks about because if you know anything about South America and Argentinian women, how they're some of the biggest cheaters and some of like the worst women ever in South America. He talks about feminist ideology is destroying Argentina.
Really appreciate the
fact that the mainstream is talking about this now already should. Mainstream is already, they're always behind the guys like us who are the underground movement, who are not mainstream, right? We're the ones that are actually seeing it on ground zero, and then we make our communities, we make our forums, we talk about this stuff. And of course, what did the typical fucking whore say nowadays? The only thing that she can, only value she has in her mind is bringing her vagina to the table. So the only way she can insult a guy is by taking that vagina away and being like, oh, this guy's just an incel. He's just an incel. No, you can keep your disease-ridden vagina to yourself. Okay, you can go and spread your fucking STDs. You can spread the STD that is you, your presence, your vibe, your aura, your toxicity. You can take your rancid vagina and take it elsewhere, because these communities of men, they're not incels. These guys are working hard on themselves, and they're witnessing what's going on with society, and they're witnessing that shit. Like this is getting bad. Why do you think the passport bro movement's happening? Why do you think guys who are willing to work hard, make money online, build something out of themselves, and then go abroad and get a wife like that, have kids like that, have a happy, stable family like that? But where are American women being accepted in droves? They're being imprisoned in droves. That one black ratchet chick who was acting a goddamn fool in Dubai spent months in prison. Rightfully so. They should have fucking tortured her in prison and put her through re-education camp, acting like a fucking ratchet hood rat in a foreign country, embarrassing Americans across the world. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Shame on you. Hopefully that time in prison straightened her up. She deserves it.
Degree to which the Argentinian government had embraced fringe academic American-style social justice. A businessman told me at lunch today that people who identify as transgender pay lower taxes. 2019, you had a Ministry of Women and Diversity created in this country for the first time. What does that ministry do?
Bueno, supuestamente se dedica a ocuparse de los temas vinculados a las mujeres.
Yeah.
Sin embargo, cuando uno mira los resultados, no han logrado ningún resultado.
I love it. Because, you know, feminism is supposed to empower women. Why are women at an all-time low in America? Why, at the birthplace of feminism, the thing that is supposed to champion women, lift them up? We need women astronauts. We need women CEOs. We need women leaders. You have Lizzo. You have Cardi B, who is admittedly drunkenly poisoned men and robbed them. Okay, that is what you have. You have literally the fattest population of humans the world has ever seen. That is what American women are. That is the reality. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm mean. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm harsh. I don't give a shit. I live in truth. Okay, I live in a crazy place that very few people live. I live in reality. And what he said right there, spot on. Spot fucking on. Spot on. They're supposed to be champions of women's rights. And they're the ones supposed to be delivering results for women. And you find there aren't any. Women are at an all-time low, creating OnlyFans, putting themselves out there. Dude, and this is not what's talked about, and the mainstream will catch up to this eventually. They don't talk about how much women are selling their pussy these days. I mean, prostitution. There's a lot of women out there selling themselves. There are a lot of women taking $100, $200, $80, thousands of dollars, $10,000, selling their pussies. But what they don't realize is that they're selling a part of their soul. And then they're getting out there and telling other women to do the same thing. Think about that for a second. Let that percolate in your mind for a second there. All-time low. All-time low.
Es decir, hacer canciones.
Are women happier here?
No. No, porque en realidad no hay resultados. Es decir, pintar un banco de plaza de un color rojo o hacer una canción, eso no modifica las condiciones o los problemas que pueden estar padeciendo las mujeres. De hecho, probablemente uno de los mayores logros del liberalismo es la igualdad ante la ley. Y este tipo de ministerios, o sea, porque la pregunta es, entonces, ¿por qué no hay un ministerio de hombres? No solo eso, sino que además, digamos, si tenemos igualdad ante la ley, lo que necesitamos es que la ley se cumpla, no que haya un ministerio de la mujer. De hecho, es más, parten de premisas que son absolutamente falsas. Ejemplo, dicen, no, el techo de cristal para las mujeres y que las mujeres ganan menos que los hombres. Y al mismo tiempo sostienen que los empresarios son unos cerdos malditos, ¿sí? Que lo único que les importa es ganar plata. Entonces, si los empresarios son cerdos malditos que lo único que les importa es ganar plata, la pregunta es, ¿por qué si yo entro a una oficina no está plagado de mujeres? ¿Tendría que estar lleno de mujeres? Y sin embargo, cuando uno mira, la distribución es bastante pareja y en línea con la población. Por lo tanto, lo que uno ve es que cuando sale de los valores promedios y que tiene que ver con las decisiones en agregado de hombres y mujeres respecto a qué profesiones elegir, uno ve que cuando hace la corrección por el tipo de profesión y tipo de trabajo y demás, las remuneraciones están arbitradas y la realidad es que todas estas regulaciones y restricciones que impulsan este tipo de organismo como el Ministerio de la Mujer, lo único que hacen es crear una discriminación positiva, o sea, una affirmative action, que es discriminación, que además a mí me parece absolutamente ofensiva para las mujeres, porque implica tratarlas como seres inferiores, lo cual me parece verdaderamente aberrante,
Yep.
pero además genera comportamientos opuestos a las mujeres que terminan perjudicando a las mujeres. Pasa lo mismo de siempre. Toda acción estatal genera un daño más grande que lo que...
I mean, this is exactly the thing right here. And he talks about this in oh shucks, what's that book called? Oh, like the success book that everybody reads, the fucking when he talks about sexual transmutation and like, oh fuck, what is it? It's at the tip of my tongue. I'll look it up real quick. 2 seconds, boys. Top 10 success books. It'll be there. The Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, Napoleon Hill. Shout out to you. Look at this guy. This guy's on the point. I like you, guy. Think and Grow Rich. And he talks about it. He's like, look, there's going to come to a time, and we're kind of at that time now, where honestly, the government is irrelevant. The government it causes more problems, and the government can be replaced through automation and AI and like a dude like overseeing the AI. It really can, because governments are too slow, too fucking bloated, waste the time, waste the money, waste the resources, and they're ruining everything. You're ruining everything. The people are what makes a nation great, not the government. The government is there to serve the people. The people are not there to serve the government. And that's what's happening right now. The government is trying to make slaves out of everybody. Okay? But the government is there to serve the people. It's a government for the people, by the people, not the other way around. And he's right. And this is around the world. Dude, the immigration situation that I've been dealing with in Japan too, on top of that, was a total nightmare. Thank God it's over, but it was a total fucking nightmare. Waiting over a year for a visa. Are you fucking kidding me? A year. Theoretically speaking, a year and some change. because of some stupid cocksucker in the immigration office making $40,000 a year who thinks my multi-million-dollar business in America can't really sustain me here in America. But if he wants, if they want me to be an English teacher slave, they'll stamp that right away. Idiots, morons, the lot of them. Okay, governments are cancer, and all the state action does more harm. Think about this. I have to pay 37% of my income to the United States government, and I don't even live there, or I'll go to fucking prison. Think about that for a second. I don't even live in America. So I have to pay taxes in America and I have to pay taxes in Japan. I have to double tax just to get the fuck away from that country and all the mentally ill fucking wildebeest Walmart golem women in it. I'm being taxed excessively because I'm a fucking winner. If I was some welfare fucking loser, the government will pay me to be a loser. Think about how crazy that is for a second. Think about that.
Que quiere corregir. Ejemplo, en Argentina quisieron corregir el problema con los alquileres. Pusieron una ley de alquileres, ahora estamos muchísimo peor. Quieren corregir los problemas del hambre, hay más hambre. Quieren corregir el problema de la pobreza, hay más pobreza. Quieren corregir la falta de empleo, hay menos empleo. Bueno, cada vez que interviene el Estado, como es una acción violenta que termina perjudicando el derecho a propiedad, el resultado, y a la libertad, el resultado final es mucho peor que lo que teníamos originalmente, y el Ministerio de la Mujer era evidente que lo único que iba a causar es daño a las mujeres, salvo a aquellas que se benefician de ser empleadas públicas.
You oppose abortion. Why?
Bueno, porque como liberal, o sea, liberal libertario, aclaro, porque en inglés liberal es distinto, así que lo voy a decir como libertario. Nosotros creemos que el liberalismo es el respeto irrestricto del proyecto de vida del prójimo, basado en el principio de no agresión y en defensa del derecho a la vida, a la libertad y a la propiedad. Por lo tanto, adhiriendo a las ideas de la libertad, básicamente, una de las ideas fundamentales es defender el derecho a la vida. O sea, filosóficamente estoy a favor de respetar el derecho a la vida. Después hay una justificación desde el plano de vista de las ciencias naturales, digamos, que es el hecho de que la vida comienza en el momento de la fecundación. Y en ese mismo momento se genera un nuevo ser en evolución, ¿sí?, con un ADN distinto. Es decir, es cierto que la mujer tiene derechos sobre su cuerpo, pero ese niño dentro del vientre no es su cuerpo. Es decir, el niño no es su cuerpo. Por lo tanto, el aborto es un asesinato agravado por el vínculo y por la diferencial de fuerzas, ya que no tiene forma de defenderse.
And I don't care what your thoughts on abortion are or whatever, but at the end of the day, these clinics and shit, they use those baby parts. Okay, there's a financial incentive. You think they're just doing it just to make a couple grand and fucking kill that baby? No, they harvest those parts and they use them. That's a huge thing that a lot of people don't know about. Okay, and if you want to talk about it, Planned Parenthood was started by a white woman that wanted to fucking exterminate the black population. That's what she did it for. Okay. And that white woman, her main goal was like, I want to kill as many black babies as possible. And you look at the numbers too, there's a certain amount of disparity based upon the percentage of the population and how much percentage of population that race is and how many abortions that are being occurred. Okay. But that's swept under the rug because God forbid you talk about that. You don't want to be labeled as racist, right?
Y no solo eso, sino que además hay una cuestión de índole matemática. La vida es un continuo, con dos saltos discretos, que es el nacimiento y la muerte. Y cualquier interrupción en el medio es un asesinato.
So I would think you're a Catholic, you said, you're just defending really the Catholic life principle. The Pope, the current Pope, is from Argentina. I would think he would support you. He has instead criticized you and you've called him a communist. Why the disconnect?
Bueno, primero porque el Papa juega políticamente. es decir, es un papa donde tiene fuerte injerencia política. Ha demostrado además una gran afinidad con dictadores como Castro o como con Maduro. Es decir, está del lado de dictaduras sangrientas.
Wait, I'm sorry. Raul Castro's a murderer.
Sí, y Fidel Castro también era otro asesino.
But the Pope, you believe the Pope has an affinity for Raul Castro?
Sí, exacto. Sí, tiene afinidad por los comunistas asesinos. De hecho, no los condena. Es decir, es bastante condescendiente con ellos. Y es también condescendiente con la dictadura venezolana. Es decir, él es condescendiente con todos los de izquierdas, aun cuando sean verdaderos criminales, lo cual eso es un problema. Pero además es alguien que considera que la justicia social, un elemento central de su visión, y eso es muy complicado, porque la justicia social, ¿qué es? Robarle el fruto de su trabajo a una persona y dárselo a otra. Entonces, implica dos cosas. Una es un robo. Y el problema es que el robo está en contra de lo que señalan los 10 mandamientos. Es decir, avalar la justicia social es avalar el robo. Por lo tanto, es un problema de que está violando los 10 mandamientos. El otro problema es que es un trato desigual frente a la ley. Y no me parece que sea algo justo, digamos, que algunos sean premiados y otros sean castigados desde una posición de poder como la que tiene el Estado, que tiene el monopolio de la violencia.
That's another thing we talked about, wields of monopoly and violence. You know, these governments want to take your weapons away, they want to take your guns away, but they can keep them, right? All these politicians that are like pro fucking anti-guns, anti anti fucking gun control, or pro gun control, but they're surrounded by people who have guns, like, and then they're going to take away guns from the people that are the ones that are going to follow the laws. You think criminals can be like, oh, it's anti-gun, got to go turn in my guns. Come on, Ray, Pookie, let's go turn in our fucking AK-47s. You know, the government said so. You know, we'll also stop selling drugs while we're at it. Oh, okay, cool. Got it. So look, guys, I said all that to say this. Yes, America is a mentally ill society. Feminism is destroying America, but people are waking up. There is a global thing waking up. And I know a lot of you guys in the chat are like, he was waving a flag of Israel. Well, first of all, Israel is our greatest ally on the Modern Life Dating channel. Don't forget that. Second of all, are you fucking stupid? I'm going to answer the question for you. Yes, you are. If you can't see the bigger picture, if you look at somebody who's spreading that message, which is helping way more than a 20-second video of him waving a flag, then you are dumb. You are stupid. And I'm just telling you this so you can realize how dumb you are, and then you can get your head out of your own ass and then wake the fuck up and see the bigger picture. Okay? See the bigger picture. All right? Understand the views I have on this channel. Think in between the fucking lines, for fuck's sake. Christ in Bethlehem, is it that hard? Is it really that fucking hard? Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is that there is a global rumbling occurring. People are fed up across the globe of this shit. It's not working. It is failing. Legacy is failure, because if it was the right way, it would be mainstream. There would be all these fucking leftist utopias, but if you look at them, there's only leftist shitholes. Period. Where is the leftist utopia? Where is it? Somebody show it to me, because I can't fucking find it. Doesn't exist. Okay? So I said all that to say this. Things are going to get better, but you got to work hard now. You got to get on your shit. Sitting here being a internet warrior, keyboard warrior, all this shit. No. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Make the change in your life today. Understand that good times are coming. Work hard now so you can get ahead of the competition. which, dude, if you look at the competition now, it's virtually non-existent. It's virtually non-existent. Okay, get out there, make it happen. Money Muscles Game Frame. You know the name. We'll talk out later.